What is up, everybody? Welcome back to CE3 Picks, where we talk sports and give out free picks. So if you're interested in more content, please subscribe to the channel and like this video. Also, if you're interested in my Instagram, my Twitter, that's where my VIP picks are, my personal plays that I'm taking myself each day. So if you're interested in that, contact me and we can get you set up. But let's get this college football matchup between the University of South Florida and North Carolina State, NC State, if you want to say it the right way. That last year, these were two very different teams. South Florida was absolutely terrible, finished like 1-9, 1-8, something like that. And then NC State was pretty good for the ACC. Obviously, though, it's always Clemson in the top in the ACC, or Notre Dame now since they're in the ACC. But last year, North Carolina State's offense was great, 47th in scoring offense, 71st in total offense, and 62nd in the SP Plus offensive rankings in 2020. So did pretty darn good. And pretty much everybody on their defense is returning. And the defensive coordinator for NC State thinks this is probably one of the best defenses they've had in a long time at NC State. It's pretty darn good when you can return almost all your starters the next season. And that should be an issue for South Florida here, because South Florida is one of the worst teams offensively last year. They finished 100th in yards per attempt and were graded out as 120th best run blocking team in the country. And that's not good, because we see NC State's front four, front three, whatever they're playing on the defensive line, and they got a pretty darn good defensive line. So they could really mess up that South Florida run game and their quarterback if he's trying to drop back. Like I said, the South Florida Bulls did go 1-8 last year, and they had like 3 quarterbacks play because they really couldn't find a good quarterback. They were really just trying to figure out what they're going to do offensively, and they could just never really figure it out. And then their defense wasn't much better last year either. And 7 games last season, they allowed 34 points or more to Notre Dame, ECU, Temple, Tulsa, Memphis, Houston, and UCF. So obviously those are pretty good teams there. Temple and Tulsa, NC State's definitely better than them. And some of these other teams that I just said, NC State honestly might have a better offense than them as well. I think this is just a huge mismatch in this one. USF has a lot of questions, a lot of new players and transfers. The offense, like I said, still has to show me something, because they haven't in the past couple years. And NC State, they're looking like they're ready to make a run at it this year, try to get toward the top of the ACC. Obviously, they probably won't win it because of Clemson, but I think they're trying to get toward the top this year. So here in this one, just think it's a little bit too much of a mismatch. I'm going to take NC State minus 19, and that's going to be my free pick. If you're interested in more content, please subscribe to the channel and like this video.